Hello, YouTube family. Once again, thank you very much for coming over to video number two, where I'm going to be talking about the NAS100. I'm your host, Jono, and basically today, or in this video, I'm just going to be taking you through my reasoning behind some of the plays I may or may not make after I analyze this particular indice index index well, basically, so that's what we're going to do right now. And there are plays that I do want to make, but first off, I just got to make sure that we're comfortable and we're getting the kind of, well, I'm comfortable, and second, making sure that I'm getting in at the right levels. That's actually going to help me. Now, one of the things that you may have noticed is that the time scales that I'm looking at is actually quite high. So I'm looking at between 4 hours and the daily. Reason being is I'm just an average 9 to 5 working type of individual. So I cannot really be in and out of trades like that. I literally got to look for setups, that are ideal, and join them and just ride them for as long as I possibly can. Which basically means that the stops are generous, which is tight, but the stops are generous, and what that basically means is if it goes wrong, the slap can be quite severe. But however, if this is something that you're interested in doing, something that you are doing, or if something that you are doing, you definitely would have been employing some type of risk management. So if you're not familiar with risk management, there's tons of videos on YouTube teaching all about risk management, how to manage your capital when you are trading. To be fair, the best way to learn how to trade is not actually with a demo account, it's with a live account, which means everything's going to sting when you get it wrong. So and you will get it wrong, like literally it happens all the time, but you want to make sure that when you win well. That's the whole thing. But you're gonna get what I like to call slaps now and again. So with that said and with that covered, let's get on with where we left off on Thursday, my last recording that I did. Okay, so on Thursday, basically I talked about getting an open and close above this particular box that I drew. And we're just gonna go into it to see how that box actually looks on a zoom in a bit and see how it looks. Okay, so we can see, so I didn't actually take this trade on the Friday just because it was a Friday and I didn't see any point. I just thought, let me just watch, so I let this be. But however, this is Sunday night, the 21st of November, Sunday, and it's actually I'm in the UK right now, so, and it's literally 8:33 in the evening. So the time I'm actually recording this, it's 8:34 now. So within the next few hours, literally, NAS100 is going to be running live, so I'll be able to put in the trade. But I'm literally not even going to do that. I'm going to wait till the morning to decide if I'm going to put something in or not. Okay. And between then and now is we're going to have a look to see what kind of moves we could get out of this, and potential what could this end up looking like in the coming days and hours. So with that, we're just going to go straight into this particular drawing right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another support level. So this is another support level that ideally I would like to be buying on. Right, and this above here is a potential well, okay, so this is a support level, and this is a potential resistance level up here. So if I drew a line up there, but I'm not going to, and this too is a resistance level, but for the sake of this video and just to help you guys along, we're just going to call these two boxes here price action levels, because we are expecting price to do something when it reaches these levels. So it's just nice and simple. Because support and resistance can be hella confusing when explaining, especially when a support turns into a resistance and a resistance turns into support, which happens all the time. So price action levels, super easy to get your head around. It's just clean, in my opinion. And if this is used, I do plan on copyrighting it. Right, so at the moment we've got a bit of a shape emerging, right? But it's not enough to tell me anything. I mean, it's something I can work off, but I still need more. And that is this basically. Let's see, do I have options to edit it? Just bear with me, let's see if I have options to edit this particular. Oh no. Okay, here we are. We've got options to edit it. No, we don't do that. So we're gonna make the line a little bit thicker so you guys can see. I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker. Yep. Right, so we've got this little V going in at the moment, right? And my instinct or my thinking would be you might get another V that might come down here and could go up here again. Alright, and this is on the 4 hourly, so I could literally get this between Monday and Tuesday. I would know if I'm going to get a W. At the moment I only have a V, but ideally if I get something that looks like a W, say between Monday and the Wednesday, I'm going to be jumping in right here with a buy, and we're not going to do anything too greedy. We're going to aim to get off this boat right here, but at the same time this situation might not even play out. It might not even play out, and that's something that you got to bear in mind all the time, that the market does what it wants to do, not what you want it to do. So but this is what I think is going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen, but I'm not saying that is what is going to happen. Okay, and naturally at this level right here we can expect something. Every time it gets to this level right here, we can expect something interesting to happen, and if it breaks through here, we can expect it to come back here. So we can expect it to, okay, let's run a little quick scenario. Right now this might not happen, this is just speculation. Okay, so it could do that, it could do that, and it could do that, and it might do that, and it could do that, and then come back about here, which would line it up with this particular price action level that is on a diagonal. That is a possible play, very possible, but however it may or may not happen. So what we're going to do basically is we're going to wait for market to open tomorrow, or tonight, sorry, and we're going to decide how we are literally going to play the whole situation. And all being well, I should be able to catch some pips, because literally what I tend to do now when I am trading lands is I just tend to look for setups and just jump in, supposing to be in the market all the time. So what sometimes that may mean is that there could be a lot of waiting around. Literally, like I haven't been in a trade for almost 2 weeks because I took an L here, and it wasn't a big L, but it was an L to say, listen, jump out, reassess the situation, see what's happening before you go back in. Right, and since I've jumped out, I've seen it go down to the bottom to around this level here, and come up here, and we look, and it looks like we're having a consolidation. So if we go to, so if I go to hourly, this is a consolidation basically. But the question is, what is it going to do? what is it going to do? So let me just do a quick drawing here, because literally this is what it's doing. It's a rising flag. It is a rising flag. It's rising up that way. It's rising up, which basically means, but doesn't always happen, is that it could break down. And if it does break down, it could break through this whole support area here, because this whole level, this level of the violet little blue that we've had, it's gonna have to fill that back again. So we could fill that after this little move that it does up here. It swings all the way back down, and touches this support level to make us jump up again. So that is possible, and these are situations that I'm waiting to see what's going to happen before I jump in, because like I said, I kind of want to be in this for a little while. At the very least, at least a full day and a half where I'm actually in that trade. I don't really want to be in a trade any less than that, so I'm not trying to be in a trade for like 4 hours or an hour or anything like that. I'm trying to be in there for a little while, and the setups, obviously with TPs and everything all locked in, you could get what you're asking for in a couple of minutes. Literally, I've seen it happen before. But however, if I'm to be realistic, if I was to wait for it to get back down here before I put in a buy, it's very fair to say that literally it's going to be a couple days before it gets back up to the top here again. Might be 2-3 days that literally it would take to do that. It could do it in 1 day, but ideally it's going to be the more what's the right word to use, it is most likely to take a couple of days to reach that level, supposing they're doing it in 1 day, where 1 day is quite possible for it to do. So that's the plan so far, and like I say, Sunday night. So yeah, so literally we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Or to be fair, I mean, if it's a thing of, say for example, I decide I'm not even gonna go into work tomorrow, I'm gonna call in sick or whatever, I could literally aim for these little pips up here and just play the in and out game for the better half of tomorrow until it breaks my way. And it's fairly easy to do, because you can see the wicks here that literally all you need to do is put in a pendant order right here. So the pendant order will go through a spot where you touch as many wicks as possible, so which is here, and then you put your stop, say about here, right about here, and then you just buy it up. It touches that level, boop, out, comes back down, pick up some more again, it touches that level again, boop, out, it breaks all the way down. Don't try to catch the fall in life, leave it, let it fall, and once you see that it's balancing back out again, you jump back in. But however, I will be going to the office tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do any of that shit I just said. What's most likely going to happen is I'm going to have to wait until I find a situation that suits my needs, and then I can jump in, set the take profits, and then just leave it and then get on with my day, and hopefully I find myself with a very lovely surprise. So that was just a quick analysis of what I think could potentially happen within this week coming. And I am going to be doing another video, so I might do another video tomorrow, Monday, or I might actually do another video on a Tuesday. It just depends on how it goes, but I might do another video on this. And guys, so if you have seen this video, and this is my second YouTube video, and if you find the content useful in any way, please drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe to my channel, yep, and let's just build a beautiful community where we all help each other become profitable in something that we all can be profitable in. And literally, I'm profitable in with what it is that I've got going on. I just have a really small account, so it's not that big at all. It's a really small account. It's taking a really long time to get to this level of being able to trade, and I managed to actually get to this level by watching YouTube videos. And it was average Joes just like me that were making videos and that I'll be watching. And so see what you get from this, if there's any usefulness in this whole situation. And the more questions you're able to ask me, the more I'm actually able to customize and keep it focused, because at the moment I'm freestyling based on how I would do, but I need you guys to engage with me so that I can engage with you and we can really help each other grow. So once again, I want to thank you awesome people for coming over to my channel to watch more pips and points. I really appreciate you all, and yeah, like, thank you. And if you haven't done so, like and subscribe and share, and most importantly subscribe, hit the bell button, so obviously you find out whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, so thank you, and guys, have yourself an awesome day, and let's get ready for an awesome week.